slithers into the jungle, call it python time. Bold constriction got them wrapped, they entwine. Educational bites, better sharpen your mind. Lens focus tight, capture moments in time. Scales gleaming under lights, stay exotic and rare from the...
Man, oh man, oh man. Some people are going to be angry with me on this one. But it is what it is. Everybody has their own dreams. Everybody has their own walk in life. Everybody has their own goals. And everybody going to have their own journeys. And this is mine. At first, I kind of felt a little tinge of guilt. But after that, I was like, these are my animals. This is my dream. This is my goals. Creative Reptiles is my company. I'm going to do what I want. So, and what am I talking about? Well, as y'all saw in the last vlogs, or maybe last 2 vlogs, I don't know how I'm going to structure and post these, but I got Oya ultrasound, and we saw that she was building a hell of a lot of follicles. And so, usually when that happens, it is recommended that you pair, and you pair once a month if you don't have an ultrasound, multiple times, just to make sure that she is going to go. Well, after seeing that she was building those follicles, I went to put her original male in, her baby daddy, Black Cherry, and neither one of them wanted to have anything to do with each other. And that happens. I mean, they paired 4 times already previously before we saw that she was building follicles, because I was just pairing once a month all summer. So, you know, there's still a chance that he will be the baby daddy, but after what I just did, he might have lost this battle. We'll see. Nature is weird. Like, there's been split clutches. There's been who your daddy clutches, where one, you definitely, breeders knew that the male took, but then the second male won. There have been times where the second male they thought was going to take, and the first male, because she retained his sperm, won. So yeah, I say all that to say I will have a who's your daddy clutch, but unlike most breeders who do a who's your daddy clutch, it's going to be very simple and easy to identify these babies. Like, there should be no confusion on who's the daddy, because I went to put Black Cherry in. I left him in there for days. They didn't want to have anything to do with each other. And I checked. They did not lock. He stayed on one end of the tube. She was on the other. They was not feeling each other. So I took them out, fed them both. They ate. They pooped. They did whatever, you know. And I was going to attempt it again, but I woke up and was like, try a different boy. Now, in my head, I was going through all the Rolodex. What available males did I have? I have an ultra male. I have a black. No, I have a chocolate calico male, proven breeder. I have a bunch of proven breeder males that are ready to go. I have a chocolate hurricane. I have multiple males, and I was like, well, if I do this and it's a split clutch, how will I be able to compare the blackhead to the chocolate to, you know, or if I do this and do that. And hurricane is kind of like a weird, funky Grandy gene. Oya, the Kazi, is a weird, that might confuse some things where I don't know which one is the Kazi and which one is the hurricane, you know. Just, my brain was going. And I was like, dummy, we're trying to prove this gene out. We're trying to prove this dinker is a real dinker. Don't confuse it and mumble it up and mud it up with all these different genes. If you're going to have a who's your daddy clutch, if you want to keep it simple to where you can easily identify what baby is what, get that classic, super classic out. Yep. I woke up with the idea of throwing Jafari in just to see. I never bred him. He's my first snake. Jafar is my very first snake. Classic ball python, no hets, just classic, super classic. $10 snake I got off a table at Repticon 10 years ago. He's 10 years old. Never bred him. He tried to breed once during a photo shoot, but we put a stop to that. But because the female definitely was not ready. But he tried. And so I said, let's go ahead and give Jafar a chance. Now, I didn't think he was going to go. Let's just say I put him in. I went and ate dinner, came back. He was on her like white on rice. And they've been locked ever since. No, I came home from work. They were separated. I went to do some things around the house, came back, and he locked back with her. So they separated, took a break, took a cat nap, and then he get right back locked to it. So there's a chance that Jafar will be the father of this dinker, this Kazi dinker. But like I said, because I didn't throw the other males in that have multiple genes and genes that could confuse me with the blackhead, and Oya's kind of dark granity gene, so I didn't want it to be too much confusion. So if Black Cherry fathers this clutch, if she uses his sperm to father this clutch, it will be very easy to identify because he is nothing but a simple blackhead red gene ringer. The babies are either going to be blackhead with the Kazi ringer gene, and I've studied and looked through Morph Market and saw everything that was listed under just simple gene ringer and red gene. I've looked at all the single gene red genes, so I could easily identify if it's a blackhead, if the baby's a blackhead Kazi, a red gene Kazi or ringer gene, whatever. It'll be easy, or just a plain Kazi. If she just replicates herself, it'll be easy to identify. If Jafar fathers it, it will also be easy to identify because he is just a classic ball python. This is going to be the simplest proving this dinker out ever. No confusion, no muddying of the waters, no head influences. This is as simple who's your baby daddy as can be. And if I'm lucky, both of them fire the clutch. Like, if I get some blackhead babies here or there, if I get some classics here or there, if I get straight Kazis, it will be a lot easier for me to identify with the help of my mentors and stuff, like Ash and Nikki and other people who have worked dinkers and tried to proven stuff out and have proven stuff out. So I feel like I made the smart choice, and I made the choice I wanted to make. Because again, these are my animals. These are my projects. I can do what I want. And if I want to prove this dinker out, I want it to be as simple and less confusing as possible. If her dinker happens to be a recessive, we will know. If her dinker happens to be a incomplete dominant, we will know. It will be so simple. I don't have to be like, oh, what is this? I'm so confused. Like, no. And I'm holding back this clutch anyway. Whatever she gives me, I'm holding back everything anyway because I got to make supers and advance the stage. If she replicates herself and prove that she is an actual new gene, I will be able to use those babies to throw in recessive combos. Okay, now we can talk ultra male. Now we can talk paint. Now we can talk this. Now we can do this and go this direction. Especially if I get multiple males, Kazi males out this joint, which I really hope and pray that we get. May the odds gods work in our favor that we get more than one male, Kazi male. So we can prove out the supers and stuff like that. So I'm excited. Not to mention this will be Jafar's first clutch, and I will definitely be getting this junior out of him. It's possible. You know, it's going to be a 50-50 chance. Either Black Cherry will get it, whether Jafar get it. Either way, I'm happy with the results because blackhead, y'all know I'm blackhead everything. Blackhead is my favorite gene. So if Black Cherry gets it, great. I'm going to have some blackhead Kazi combos, and we going to go in advance and go one way. And then if I get a bunch of just Kazis and normals and I'm able to pick out because Jafar fathered the clutch, guess what, I'm not crying about that either because I got my Jafar Jr. I got to expand his bloodline and keep his bloodline running because he is my very first snake, and I want to continue his bloodline. I don't want it to die off with him. And also, it will be easy, again, I say easy, for me to identify and figure this dinker gene out. So some people might be disappointed because, the joke in breeding, ball python breeding, is why would anybody make a normal? Why would anybody make normals? Every breeder, well, not every, most breeders are excited when their parents are, there's no way you can get a normal snake out of this parent and all the other bullshit. Well, I am making normal snakes. I bred a normal ball python to this dinker, and I don't care what people think about it. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm pumped. And yeah, we're going to make normals great again. Make the classic super classics great again. Again, because I love both snakes, it does not matter which father goes. It does not matter if both goes. Regardless of which sperm she decides to use, I just excited that we get to prove her out because she is building follicles, and I did not want to lose this opportunity. No opportunities wasted. I could not lose this opportunity. She rejected Black Cherry even though she's building follicles, but she immediately led Jafar Locked, which means she wants to breed. She is ready to go, and I did not want to lose this window of opportunity of her building these follicles. And let's just say I did not breed Jafar to her, and I just hoped and prayed she kept all the sperm from Black Cherry for the previous parents we did, and she don't use it. You know what I'm saying? Because these females, they do what they want. They do what they want. You can pair, and she not go for you at all with one male, and you done put all your eggs in that one male basket. I did what I had to do. I did what I had to do for this project, for the Kazi project, and I'm not ashamed. But it is what it is. I'm excited. I'm so excited. If Jafar gets this clutch, woo, that's going to be something. My son is going to be a daddy. And if he doesn't, I'm still going to be happy because I got some black heads in the projects, in the Kazi projects. That's my first combos. So super, super excited. But anyways, I'm your host, Prince Elias. This has been another Snake Prince Vlogs, and I will keep y'all updated as this journey go along. And one day, you're going to see a vlog where we're going to have some eggs. And then you'll see another vlog in 60 days after that where we're going to have some babies. So thank y'all for following the journey. Thank y'all for supporting the journey. And whether you agree with this parent or not, it is what it is. Anyways, I'm going to go inside and check on them, and I will bring the camera to see if they are still locked together. And that will be the end of this clip. But anywho's, I love y'all. Peace. They are still locked. Jafar and Oya are still locked. So there's a possibility that he will be the dad. Like I said, I don't care which father sired it. Regardless, they'll both be easy for me to identify who is the daddy. But we could not lose this opportunity. We could not waste this opportunity with her building follicles right now. So that is what it is. Good luck, Jafar. May the odds be in your favor.
Slithers into the jungle, call it python time. Bold constriction got them wrapped, they entwine. Educational bites, better sharpen your mind. Lens focus tight, capture moments in time. Scales gleaming under lights, they exotic and rare. From the terrarium to the street, they straight up flare. Knowledge getting deeper just like a lair. Snap a pic, hit the click, ain't no need to beware. Creative reptiles where the knowledge flows. Ball pythons in the cut, ready to pose. Bold constrictors lurking, everybody knows. Education meets cool and every friend he exposed. Brazilian kingdom, every episode a trip. Handling with care, never gonna slip. Shed a light on